Have you ever wondered if you can really see significant changes in just 6 months? I used to think the same way. Watching other success stories make me feel sometimes irrelevant, seeing them courageously achieving great things while I remained unsatisfied with my life. And everything changed when I switched to to my new university and moved to a new town. Because my old town, I can say with the family around it, made me feel more in a comfortable place. I was not taking really courageous actions. In just 6 months in this new town, I achieved really great things in this short time. I'm landed in corporate internship and also jobs that I never dreamed before. Believe me, you can become unrecognizable in just 6 months. I also had a small story with a friend of mine when we wanted to having a great body. We also achieve also great things. Now we almost not uh, believe ourselves that we made it in just 3 months also. And if you can also do the same. I'm going to share with you the exact steps, the time that you will need, the resource also that you could invest daily or weekly to see those changes. Are those improvements sustainable in the long run? It's a yes. And I will show you how. Let's make it happen. The first step is something so simple yet incredibly powerful that many people overlook it. Can you guess what it is? Small changes and micro habits. In my previous university, I mean, it was really a hard time at that time. I used to learn like 8 hours every day, maybe 10. And at the end of the terms, you just have a disappointment because you wanted some result and you didn't get those results. And you tell yourself why I make everything I learned hard, and yeah, but the only thing that was missing, it was consistent. Because I will just take some weeks, like 1 week or 2 weeks before the exam, and just learn 10 hours every day and expect to have good grades. In the new one, I had the chance to change those mistakes, and yeah, and that's why I came across 10 small changes and tiny habits. I read the book Atomic Habits from James Clear, where he explained that by improving 1% just every day, at the end of the year, you have like a huge impact in a particular subject in a particular field. And that is true because if you take just 18 minutes every day, at the end of the year will be more than 100 hours in this subject. And that's why I try to perform this strategy, just dedicating no more than 5 hours per day to learn things, and but doing that consistently during the whole term, and that allows me then to have more greater result than the previous university. And you could just ask yourself how you can also implement those changes. I will tell you how it's so really simple. You just need to identify the areas where you want to see the change. Let us say gym, yeah, exactly, and you break it down into the small actions needed to uh, to to go to that result. And to maintain those efforts, there is a secret that I'm going to share with you. I mean, that is my secret, and that is rituals. In bad days and also hard times where you don't have the motivation to perform your habits, don't also have the consistency anymore, the rituals should help you go back in on track, because it will brings you some order during those times. What is due rituals? The rituals are simple and simply like some tasks, some actions, or more elaborated ceremony that brings you happiness or calm in your day, or in your life in general. For me, when I want to get to bed, I have a cup of of tea, and at the same time I listening some relaxing music. And in this state, I just having like a peace in me. I repeat these actions every single day because this action is there. I can introduce a small habits into it. You can see your rituals like the center of your universe, and the habits are just the planet gravitating around them. And you can just take the rituals and then try to implement to introduce habits to that system. And of course, you can have many rituals in the day. By doing so, you will have more point where you could just insert a habit. And as I told, when you feel that you don't have any more consistent or the motivation, first start by implementing your ritual, because the ritual just bring you joy, and then gradually add the habits that were there before or new one. However, and that is also the last thing that I wanted to share with you. If you are not preserving your positive energy, and I will also say your self-love, all this effort will be just meaningless, because if you don't have peace in your health and have a good mental state, you could not achieve great things in your life. In these days, we just have negativity. We just have negative informations and so on. When I'm navigating social media, I really avoid bad news. I don't read it. I don't pay attention to it. That doesn't mean that I don't care about what's happening in the world right now, but it's just that I have to preserve my peace to perform well in my daily life. And to do so, I just read positive quotes. I also like listening podcasts from Jay Shetty or Mel Robbins, where they talk about self-love, confidence, and so on. And in hard times, also these quotes or podcasts help me to just have more optimism, because with positive energy you always think that something better is waiting for you in the future, that you are not meaningless. And of course, please be kind with yourself, because it's okay to have to do mistake in life. It's okay to try something and not having the result that you want, but stay positive, because positive energy is like these vibrations that help you get into higher state or in your mind. Because if you see yourself not watching enough, not good enough, will just also bring result that is not good enough, and not having great value. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so have more positive energy in your life and try to love yourself more. Thank you so much for watching it. And if you found this video helpful and you are ready to transform your life in just 6 months, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And remember, it takes 21 days to form a habit and 19 days to turn it to a lifestyle. And if you're also curious to know more about my background and why I started this channel, be sure to check out my first video. It marks the beginning of this incredible journey. There you will have more insight to why of and what inspired me to help others to transform their own life. Thank you so much. Your support means a lot and help me also grow this channel, and see you into the next video. Bye.